Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Seeing out your Monday content on the channel today. I'm going to be talking about Banquet crystal tokens and tickets in general. This was something I was going to turn into a video and have a look at the extent of, 3 months worth of work as to what I actually got back from it. So over the last few months, you might have known I've been doing plenty of videos to kind of help you on that process. We've been using amazing infographics by the amazing Misty K, as well as looking at what the points would get back for you. Back then, I didn't know what the point situation would be like, and especially last year, basing on that, well, I was hoping that it would be 700 points per opening, so you get 8,400 points. How wrong I was. And of course, I don't know these things till Kabam actually launched the event. And even then, because I managed to do everything and pick up the 129 tickets, that converted only to 12 superior Banquet crystals, because then we found out we could exchange them. Okay, we all know the facts. That's how it dropped down. That's how it was. But what I got back from it and what you all got back from it, I think unfortunately put this particular situation and event into a bit of a black spot of a black hole, really. Of you take your spaceship and it's going to be sucked into there and no more. And the people that bought that spaceship are probably thinking to themselves, why did I bother to buy a spaceship? You're going to drive into a black hole because, well, it's gone into somewhere. It's gone into another universe. So the point is worthlessness to a degree. I'm in a very different situation with that. I was very, very fortunate with what I picked up from it, and ultimately they seem to be from the 12 free that I picked up, which you can see on the screen. This is from the video. I picked up some good stuff from it. Apart from the question mark, I think I need to double check my spreadsheet in a second. But anyway, tier 6 class catalyst, those fragments, I can't remember if that was a tier 7. It was tier 4, sorry, tier 4 alpha. That was okay. That's a quarter, I think, of a full tier 3 alpha. But the main thing was picking up the Banquet key. For 12 free ones, there's a free 7-star champion, so I will be very happy with that. Apart from that, this would have been a really bad opening on the face of it. And if you compare it off to like the extent of how many units, that's the worth of 3,600 units. But it's 3 months worth of work. That's something that Kabam don't. Well, do they not consider? Is it a bit of an extra? Possibly. But it's the extra rewards that you get from these crystals that are just not great. And there's definitely a good call to change maybe the Banquet event to fit a new style, new metas, new ideas. Things that Kabam could put in the future that will make this event more enjoyable, palatable as well. For these particular elements here, like opening up crystals and going, oh damn, I'm not actually picking up anything good from it. Of course, RNG aside, we do have the milestones. I will always keep coming back to that as being like a cool extra thing. It is very disappointing how the Realm event works. And I guess this is kind of like a part 2 to the subject of the Realm event. Part 1 being like the Banquet tickets, trade-in and work you had to do and what you got back from it as a result, and how it wasn't seeming particularly good, especially on the points. Because at the end of the day, you're only building yourself up for those free amount of points. And I've got to bring the calculator, I think, in for this one. So for those points, the 12 that you opened, if you did do 12, it could be a lot less, will only equate to, that's right, 1,000. It's 1,200 points. That's how bad that is. The more you think about it, 1,200 points. Yes, that does help you out and get you on some of the different things like alliance wise. That got you to yeah, this is the alliance one. This got you on to the path, so you start off with up to milestone 2, which I suppose is something. Oh God. It's not great, is it? Especially when you go, if you had 8,400 and players had worked hard for it, then that would get you, well, they get you all of the alliance based stuff. But Kabam want you to spend units. And this is a lot more spending units than you might think. Like in last few years, it's got worse. It went from 3,000, then up to 9,500. Now it's up to 15,000 units or something to kind of get you off the get you onto the Realm event, or get you I don't know, higher up the milestones for the solo, because the solo used to be quite good at getting all of them. Now it's just like you can't get anywhere. You just can't get anywhere. There's still more to climb up there, and I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm doing tomorrow my last part of the spend to kind of get myself up to tier 4 alpha, just so I can rank 3 some champions. But I'm just not doing it. Those units are better spent into some better places like Karina's challenges, which I'm hoping to get at least a couple done over the Christmas break. But I do want to focus on some new stuff just to prep for the just to do some more videos I want to make rather than Banquet orientated. That's some cool guides and stuff. But I do want to do a video kind of showcasing what I'm planning to do next year on the channel, because I'm having more of a kind of a push with the content creation. So at least trying to do a new live streaming schedule, including Marvel Rivals, doing work on that channel, but also more on MCOC and offering more when it comes to like a membership system. So I'll be telling you more about that. And also better shorts, better guides, better infographics and stuff that I've been working on. I feel will be better to kind of like showcase and put in to discussion, as well as keeping it real with all the stuff that we kind of like do on the channel as well. But talking aside, on to the Realm event, because the Realm event is it's kind of annoying because you just got to spend more, and I don't like that. Especially I don't like it from a perspective of it's so different to previous ones, where I thought, okay, opening up about 30 SBC, 20 to 30 you get for free, so maybe like 30, 40, maybe even, at a push 50 could get you a lot further up with the community. Like non-spenders or people that aren't willing, not unwilling, but those that are not in a position to be able to put up so much units, I think I refer to this as like a PP lengthening kind of thing for those that have got, a good amount of money in them. So, look, no disrespect to anybody that's able to spend to kind of get themselves further up the Realm event ladder. It's just that, I'm sorry, non-spenders like myself and free-to-play in general aren't going to be able to join you. I'd love to be able to join you in a community-based event, but it's a community-based event that's based on the fact that it's, well, who's got the most money? Which is like, it just feels like so anti-community. And I know they'll be helping to kind of like spenders help to prop it up, and that's great. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like, bam, like this is where it goes, but it goes beyond the point of rallying people to go out and fight, rather than people going out to spend. And I just like I love camaraderie. I love it. I think it's great. Community vibes. This is why we do community tab based things, where I'm kind of getting discussion and kind of like things from you guys that are kind of like, cool opinions. We're looking at things to improve the game, and it's just like, and it's good discussion and, good chat, and it's nice. I do miss live streaming because I miss that kind of interaction with you all, which I'm hoping to put right in the new year. However, though, this is something that goes away from opening up crystals. It's not like that. Fighting in battlegrounds, it's not like that. Opening up a modest amount of SBCs, GBCs, whatever it is, to be part of like a community thing, it just goes away from it. And I had real high hopes for this Realm event. I thought it would be good, like a good kind of fair amount, but it's really not. And I think it's not. It makes it worse because of the extent of points. Like if we were to kind of break down some points things, if we said that, we'll put it into a bit of perspective of last year. If we look at last year's points total, which was 2,800, and say I've opened, because I've opened on paper 33 SBCs. Now, if all those SBCs were bought with units, not all of them were, and we times that by 2,800, which is last year, I should be, and many other people as well, not just me, should be on 92,400 points. And where would that get you when it comes to being in this Realm event? If we base it on last year's point total, then you're going to be done. So that's obviously what Kabam did. They reduced down the points in order so you weren't able to climb as far when it came to the Realm event, providing that's obviously what Kabam were kind of like planning in with the number side of things. That's how it works with Kabam. Look, I get it, but it just would have been nice to have a bit more of a community-based vibe on this stuff, because it's just not there, and it's just disappointing, isn't it? Because then imagine if we were able to say that, yeah, the Banquet event rewards inner crystals are ass, right? But there was an opportunity to keep it at 2,800 per points for SBC, and you were able to, non-spending players were able to get further up there. then that would be cool, wouldn't it? I guess that would kind of make things a little bit easier. Also, it would mean spenders, guess what? You'd spend less and get more out of it for spending. Maybe that could have been something that, but it's not going to happen. We're finito. Command aren't changing it, except for adding more things to the Realm event, which are out of the reach of a lot of people. I think a high percentage of people were out of reach of that now, or have stopped and decided they're not going to go any further. For me, I am stopping at. I'm trying to find where I'm stopping at. I think when I've opened my points and grabbed it, I think it's. Is it there, the 14k? I think that's what's going to get me there, the 14k. But I'm going to be opening up the SBCs tomorrow. I'm finishing off my Banquet event to a degree. I will be opening some of the free ones from the accolades because we've still got some of the accolades stuff to open. But apart from that, I'm probably not going to spend any more units unless I get busy arena farming on tomorrow in the live stream or when is it? I don't know, over the weekend maybe. I don't know. I want to just like focus on some other videos and things and try and put Banquet event out of my mind, for at least for this year, and then focus on 2025. Anyway, that's been it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out some other content which will be located on screen right now, and subscribe please. That'd be great. I'll see you soon. What are your thoughts as well? Bye bye.